took them serious. What he is talking about is a situation that happened 3 years ago where I was talking to this girl, and I'll be completely honest, I did kind of like screw her over in a way. I did not do anything unconsensual by any means, but I was talking to this girl like 3 years ago, probably 3. And we were talking, and then, I'm not gonna lie, I met a girl that I really, really liked while me and her were talking, and I did end things with that girl to get with a new girl, which I dated for a while. Like, I dated her for a good time, and I thought she was the one, to be completely honest with you guys. And they saw like I was starting to get followers, and they're like, okay, let's ruin him. That's what everyone was telling me that they were saying around school. So they go on saying a bunch of rumors about me, like all this stuff. And then one of them goes far enough to say he did stuff unconsensually with someone. And so I text that person that I quote unquote did that stuff with, and text them like, hey, have I ever done anything unconsensual? Along with a bunch of other people, I said, hey, have I ever been unconsensual or done anything with you in a weird way in my life? And all of them have the same answer. No, you would never do that. No, you would never do that. And then like other girls I talked to, no, we talked for 6 months. We've talked for 8 months, and we didn't even, the most we did was hug. Like, and then he is like saying this stuff. So then I have screenshot proof of her saying, no, that never happened. Like, I don't know why they're saying that. And I'm like, I confront the person that sent that message, and I was like, sorry, I should probably turn off the camera when I'm doing this. And I like text that person like, hey, since you're like accusing me of doing such bad things, I feel like that's something you should go to the police about, because I'm very much for, like, I'm against, like, SA. Like, that is not okay. So I'm like, if you're claiming I'm doing this, please go to the police. I would love for you to go to them, since I've done, like, such a horrific crime. And then I did that. I got blocked, because they knew that they were in the wrong. I also have screenshot proof of that, if you guys want to see that in another video. This is me saying the rumors which are not true, that never happened. I have screenshot proof of them. And I said, you should not be trying to normalize this, because that's what's happening. He is trying to normalize his daughter sexually assaulting and trying to drug her friends. And then this is him saying like, oh, are you just gonna like badmouth, or like, what are you gonna do? How's that gonna help? And I'm like, it's to help people who she has affected negatively. People like are not gonna speak out for themselves, and it's prevented to happen in the future. And then he said, who put you in charge? She's in charge of fixing herself. You take care of yourself. He's telling me I need to sit down and not say anything. Like, he's telling me like, keep it in, like, do not expose her. And that's just not what I'm for. So that's like the proof that I have. And I'm sure like somehow I'll get in trouble for sharing that, but that is what happened. That is screenshot proof. She claims that she doesn't remember it, but because of her misuse of Adderall. But then she goes on and says that she's remorseful for what she did. So do you remember it or do you not? Like, you have to pick one. And I was not going to speak out, but like I said, other people came forward and they told me like what she did, and that's not okay. Like, it's going to happen to other like people in the future that aren't going to be comfortable like